Good morning, everybody. You're driving me. Wait, what? You're joining me from Combe circuit down in the southwest. So today we've been invited down on a track day with Carly Connected Car, and 4-Stroke Media. What's Carly? Carly is your all-in-one OBD scanner, tool, connector, whatever you want to call it, and you can also do some amazing things on Carly that most OBD scanners cannot do. The closest thing this would get to would literally be like one of the snap-on ones. So not only can you read codes with Carly, you actually get their smart mechanic, which goes into the code and it actually gives their diagnosis. Sometimes you give a code and you have no idea what it means. You can go in their smart mechanic and you can actually see what Carly would diagnose that as. Not only that, you can actually access hidden features of the car, things that you can turn on and off, and there's so many features that you can access. So not only can Carly access engine management light code, she can access everything else as well. She can do transmission coding, and she can also do things like ABS. So Carly comes in her own little box. There she is. Bang her in, just like that. There it is, boom, there's my A7. That's my exact A7. Well, it's not my exact 7, but there is a picture of an A7. You can actually use the used car check, and it tells you if there's any mileage discrepancies, it gives you the VIN number, and it also tells you how the car has been driven in the past. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clear all those old codes and go for a drive just around the block and see if anything creeps up again, because all them codes are still on there, they've still been stored, and I haven't cleared them. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear them now. Okay, so just come back from the drive and we've just done another scan. So let's see what these are. You can see we have a few electrical issues with the car. Funnily enough, this one, it says intermittent shutdown, non-responsive control units. My auto stop start currently isn't working, so I reckon that's something to do with this. As you can see, they're rated as yellow, and Carly rates them as not that important. Another key feature, Carly, is that you can actually see live data, which is crazy just for a little plug-in OBD like this. And last but not least, you can come on customization, and you can see how many things that you can change. This is just on one of the 3 menus. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but at the end of the day, the main fun is that you get Carly and you can have a look and see what you can do on your own vehicle. So huge thank you again to Carly. There is a link in the description to get a discount code, so head over, try her out. But let's get back to the track day. So we're down here on a track day. There's a few more cars down here. Now, I accepted this this offer a little while ago when I had the S13. I thought it'd be a funny video to get the S13. What is that? Is that the R8? I thought it'd be a funny video to take the S13 on track, but I've sold the S13 and I've always accepted it. I don't want to be a flake, so we're here. I just needed something to come down in. Oh, we'll get this guy. I'm trying to video here. Will you f*** off?
Coming out for the site of that?
I'm not going to do the site of that now.
You're not bothered?
I'm not scared, mate. Right, thanks. I'll piss off, mate. I'm trying to film. No, I didn't have a car to bring. I didn't want to be a flake, so I'm not coming. So I didn't want to bring the Audi A7. Couldn't really bring the new car I've just bought. Have I revealed that yet? I probably have by the time this video's been up. So I didn't want to bring the 350. Well, I couldn't bring the 350. It's not on the road. So huge thank you to Greenlight Insurance. They have given me their EP3 Civic. So we've got the EP3 Civic. If you're actually not aware of this car, we've actually built this ourselves on the Greenlight channel. So we literally got this car from Copart. It had the wrong engine in, everything. So, and I actually did, well, us and the Greenlight boys did an engine swap ourselves in the car park on this Civic, and those videos are on YouTube. And it's going to be my first time driving this Greenlight Civic, even though I've built the damn thing. So I'm very excited. Got some good tyres on, we got some new brake fluid, new pads, and it's going to be a good time. So we're in 240 brake. It looks like I'm the only one that's brought all the tools and spares. I think everyone else hasn't, so I'm sure this is going to be the main area of, Lee, have you got this, have you got that? I'm going to go out, it's the first time I drove the car, just do a couple of like warmish laps and see, make sure the car feels good, because we've done a lot of work to this car quite recently before it's been properly driven. So I want to make sure that that everything's tight, nothing feels loose or whatever, just before I've got a lot of traffic. So let's just go and do a couple of nice laps. little bit juddery. So remember I was just saying I was getting a little bit of judder under braking on that right side. I've come in, just jacked the car up just to make sure everything's okay. And look what's happened. Yeah. So see all the grease. I first thought it was from the bottom ball joint. It will span the wheel. Drive shaft's got a huge split in it already. And drive shaft grease has just gone absolutely everywhere. So there's no grease in that drive shaft whatsoever. So I didn't even manage to do a fast lap. So I've rang Euro Car Parts and they cannot get a drive shaft, but they can get a CV boot, an outer CV boot. So it is just a CV boot that's split. So I'm gonna get the drive shaft off now and see if it's done any damage to the actual CV joint itself. If not, I'm gonna strip that drive shaft boot off. I do have some multi-purpose grease over here, which I can just bang a new CV boot on. I think I've got some Jubilee clips that are the right size. There's one there that should be big enough. Another one there that also should be big enough. Pray, maybe not, might have to go and get some more. But one step at a time, let's just get this fucking drive shaft off. So I've got the drive shaft off here. The split is that. Euro Car Parts have ordered one of these in at 1:30. So what we're going to do is, Mr. Carve Session has got some black. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, I need actual gaffer tape.
Black insulation tape. I reckon that'll do the job. Beggars can't be choosers, as they say. Yeah, bear with me, I've spilt coffee all over it. So.
Well, I've got some multi-purpose grease, so I can bang some grease in that. Oh, that's not going to hold up, mate. I need something stickier than that.
You've not even given it a try yet.
Because I know what.
Gaffer tape.
Have you got gaffer tape?
Yeah, your little face.
My man's got.
Oh, what?
That barely even sticks to shit, bro.
What? No, I can't even peel it, it's that sticky. I don't know what you mean.
I did have gaffer tape, didn't I? I did pack it, didn't I? I'm sure I did.
All of a sudden, my choice is looking a bit more appealing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, there we go.
There we go, and zip ties.
Perfect. Where's my grease? So we got some grease. We got some grease here, so I'm going to grease her up through that hole. And then we're going to gaffer tape the shit out of it. Okay, so we don't really want to waste this day. Euro Car Parts can only get in the boot. They said 1:30 around. So it's probably going to be 1:30, 2 o'clock. That's like 2 or 3 hours from now. And that's just like wasting so much of the day. So, we've done a quick fix. Now it's going to do two things. It's going to work for a little bit, or it's going to split again. If it does split again, we're just going to be in the exact same situation we were 20 minutes ago. So, we're going to give it a go, put it back in. Let's go and do some laps. So I've just done a fair few laps. Georgie, you loved it, didn't you? No! Took a couple people out. The drive shaft, it's surviving. It's actually surviving. So for the time being, we're leaving it like that because my main motto is don't fix something that's... Wait, what? For some reason, I am getting quite, after like 4 or 5 laps, I am getting quite, I wouldn't say spongy brakes, they are working, but they're definitely getting a little bit more vague. And I'm not sure why. Because we've done the fluid, the pads are good. The only thing I can think of is it's maybe the discs getting a bit too hot and they're not venting air off the discs because they're just like they're not grooved or anything. They're just like a flat disc. So maybe that's why. But the car's doing really well actually. it's been wet, then dry, and then it's been wet, and then it's got just starting to get drier again now. So we've been having some changing conditions. The Civic's been doing really well. We had a little bit of a wet lap there. Cars with JB is here, and he's got his supercharged Mark 1 MX-5. So he's got a quarter tank of fuel. He says if you want a quick go, we can have a go now. So thank you, Cars with JB. I've never driven a supercharged MX-5. I've driven a turbo one, never a supercharged one. So I'm going to be very excited for this. So I'm going to get the GoPro out, stick it on the inside. So apparently Mr. Jack McNeil, Mr. Boris, has gone off for the second time. But this time apparently, well, it's red flag this time, and well, it was last time, but apparently they need a forklift to get him out. So everyone's just asking James, because James was out. James was out on track with them. So we'll get the lowdown. Everyone's getting the content. It's like past 4 now. I think there's only like 40 minutes left. And he's still, it's on Quarry Corner again. Don't know how he's doing it. To be fair, he's got standard pads and standard tyres. So I can't say I'm not surprised. Apparently they need a forklift to get him out. So I don't know if we're going to be able to go back out again. So I'm glad I got to experience the MX-5. Missing the content. Missing the content. Oh god.
Nothing happened and I was like, oh fuck. And the marshals were not happy with me whatsoever. I was there like, sorry, and they were like, you've done the same thing again. I was just there like.
It looks like you've gone away with it again as well, it's just the bonnet.
Yeah.
Oh, you've added a dent! How fantastic!
Oh, sorry guys, I feel like they've shut the track down.
What about the aircon? No, the aircon radiator is fine.
But the thing is, this one was like, I literally hit the barrier at about 10 miles an hour.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was much slower than the previous one.
The thing is, if you had a bumper, that would have saved the bonnet.
Yeah.
He's doing some mechanical work.
I would, yeah, really, because I thought I'd nailed that call. I was like, yo.
So after that incident from Mr. Jack, they've shut the track like 45 minutes early, which isn't really a big deal. We can't go out anymore. I didn't really want to go out anymore. It's been great coming around track. I've been on a track day in absolutely ages. Huge thank you to Green Light Metal and the Civic, and a huge thank you to Full Stroke Media and Carly Connected Car for putting this day on. It's been great fun. It's been great to meet some of these, and yeah, I think I can't wait to get the new car drift ready and start going on some drift days again. But thanks for watching everyone. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one.